Okay. We can turn the main a little bit more.
A lot of people don't know what they have.
There's nothing wrong. As you can see, there's no wind behind us. The island starts getting a little higher here. We'll be okay. It's just bad winds in the island. When we get to the harbor, we'll get knocked down by a boat. What do you think? Because you can get a used viper at this price for $10,000. A pretty good deal, decent one. This, if you wanted one more like this with the red keel, we've changed the keel system over the years. This system came in about 10 years ago, and I think it's more durable. It's not faster, it's more durable. And those boats are more like sort of like 15 to 16. The one on the road you see right now is 15,000 with the red keel. That was built in 2015. 2015. The guy is now 7 years old. He's got 5 kids. He lives all over the country. He's got family all over the country. He was the CFO of Fort Locker. He had a heart attack when he was 58, retired. As long as you take care of yourself, we have guys in their 70s, early 80s, I don't know anyone older than 82 now. 82. But you gotta take care of yourself. We're gonna have a big regatta in Boothville, Maine next year, and that's gonna be hosted by the guy who's 82. He's got a big house on the water. He's done very well. He's a big real estate investor from Boston. He signed the Bill Gates billionaire type, what I always known. He's also a billionaire. Wow. That's probably the richest guy we ever met. He has a Viper with bottom paint on a mooring in front of his house, and then he has one with no bottom paint for racing. It's just on a trailer with the rest.
Wow. What do you mean bottom paint?
Like he painted it like Aldrich. It lives in the water. It keeps like barnacles off. Yeah, and he asked other billionaires to do so too. It's called the Billionaire Giving Pledge. It used to be there were very few billionaires right after World War II. The tax rate was much, much higher. But those guys, everyone still knew they were the richest guys because there were taxes on people. And they still had more stuff than people. They had bigger houses, they had more toys. The tax rate was close to 90% in the 1950s. Because they were paying for all the debt from World War II. We are rebuilding Europe. We would lend people a bunch of money. We had a lot of debt. So they said, hey, we have to pay for that. Now the tax rate on billionaires, if they actually were earning $1 billion, of course they got a lot of different ways to get their money, is like 30% tax. So, we could debate, depending on your own politics, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. But some people like Bill Gates would say, honestly, I have way too much money. We should have been using this for more productive things in society. Yeah. So he's trying to encourage, like Warren Buffett has signed this pledge. One of the Walt Disney's grandkids has signed the pledge. So we still own most of the stock in Disney. But other people haven't. So they're like, nope, they got crazy. I'm keeping my money.
You know, Mike Bloomberg has?
I think Bloomberg almost definitely has. Bloomberg's also given away a bunch of money while he's been alive too. I've met him too. One of his chief of staff lives on Shelter Island, who is the deputy mayor for Health and Human Services, for our homeless policy. We sell sunfish against her every summer. Very nice. She's 95 pounds, 5'1", and her chief of staff, when she was deputy mayor, is one of my best specialists. We're going to douse the kite right here. So just fall off a little bit. Same program. We're going to pass this to your dad. So you go around. This way. Yeah. Well, the harbor's right here to go in. I know. And then the ferry's coming. We don't want to mess with the ferries. All right. So same program. I'm going to start retrieving. You get ready to blow the halyard. This guy. Yeah, blow the halyard. Uncreate it and let it go. Hard as you can. Straight down. Okay, so let me show you a trick. I'll show you a trick. So you're having trouble with it. You can pull it from here instead. Shoot. Other way. Pull it from here. Take all the slack. This will uncleat very fast. Pull hard now. No, from there. Yeah, from there. Pull hard, 2 hands. There you go. Now do the sprint. Do the sprint. Yep.
Now you take it.
Sure, yeah, I'll make sure.
What do you want me in the middle or?
Yeah, right now it's fine. We're gonna, because it's gonna be almost a downwind landing, we will, once we get a little further in, we're gonna take the mainsail down.
Yeah. Then I have to put the line back to the front.
You can powder on the mast if you want. So we can get that, we'll get that ready now, as you can see the starboard longer.
Ja, prendono un po' di dentro attimo. Infatti l'osso. Tira fuori la
My Italian's not very good. My Italian's not very good. My grandmother spoke Italian at home. She wants to know.
Oh, so you're half Italian?
I'm half Sicilian.
No kidding.
I know I don't look it.
Well,
My brother looks more.
you know, ironically, you have rabbit there, so it's because of the Germans, they moved the empire down there for a while.
Well, the other half is, English, Scottish, Danish.
Yeah, but ironically, there is a lot of Italians north south, so they have your like because Frederick II, I think, or the Austrian Empire, leave Alberta near in Austria was older, so they literally moved there thousands of hundreds of thousands of people. So
My mother grew up in Pennsylvania, and my grandmother and my great aunts, none of whom are around anymore, unfortunately. My grandmother just died a couple months ago.
oh, I'm sorry.
She was 98. She had a very good
Sure.
life. Yep. So if they didn't want the kids to know what they were saying, and my mother and her brother and sister know a little bit of Italian, but the grandkids, like me, we know almost nothing. Unless it's like Spanish. If it's sort of similar to Spanish, I can figure it out. We would joke that they were born in the U.S. They're first generation. My great-grandparents came here in 1917, 1916. So my grandparents were born in the U.S. in 1923 and 26. And so we joke that whatever dialect was spoken on West 13th Street in Bensonhurst has probably changed so much over the years because they haven't spoken Italian to anyone but themselves. So who knows what they were really saying.
Yeah, like the old thing Italian Americans say prosciutto, mozzarella, mozzarella. And little things like this drive me nuts.